How's it going, y'all? Welcome back to an episode of Fishing ATX. I'm currently here at my storage unit in Stephenville, Texas. Just got done working on the boat. Today, we're going to be taking a trip down memory lane, a flashback to the middle of the summertime when I fished my very first ever tournament with Tarleton State. This tournament was a club tournament out on Lake LBJ that I did a pretty fair share of pre-fishing for, and as you guys are going to see, I'm going to include both the pre-fishing and the tournament in this one video here. The pre-fishing, at least, was freaking crazy. I don't know if I had them all on camera, and I think I might have put a few in videos before this, but at some point early on this summer, I had 5 consecutive trips out to Lake LBJ with at least a 20 or more pound bag. Best 5, which was just, I mean, freaking crazy. Caught some really nice fish out there, found some great brush piles, and we were just sticking the hell out of them, as you guys are gonna see in some of the pre-fishing part of this video here today. Really, I probably could make this into 2 separate videos, a pre-fishing video and then a tournament video, but I don't know, I'm kind of lazy. It's want to throw it all together. I'll probably kind of skip through some of the pre-fishing stuff, go a little bit quicker through it in order to get to the tournament day, but I just wanted to include it all into one big video here. This is basically my early summertime fishing out on Lake LBJ, getting ready for my first ever Tarleton tournament. This was a club tournament, but we had a good turnout. There was a good 70 plus boats, which for, you know, a college club tournament, pretty dang good, especially in the middle of summertime when it's hotter than hell and not a lot of guys are wanting to fish tournaments, right? Before we hop into today's video, I need to talk about today's sponsor real quickly, and that is going to be Tri-Supply. Tri-Supply is the first company to officially hop on board for the 2025 through 2026 season, and I cannot thank them enough. Tri-Supply is a home goods and appliances company based in Central Texas. They have literally everything you can need and want for your house, whether it comes to interior stuff like lighting, floors, doors, any kind of interior decoration or furniture, they've got you, as well as everything under the sun as far as outdoor furniture goes as well. They have luxury showrooms all across Central Texas, and if y'all are looking to furnish your house, look no further. Tri-Supply has you guys covered. I will have a link to Tri-Supply's website down in the description below. I highly recommend you guys go and check them out. Thank you again to Tri-Supply for sponsoring today's video and for being the first official sponsor of my 2025 through 2026 season fishing with Tarleton State University. With that, guys, let's hop into today's video from Lake LBJ, my first ever tournament fishing with Tarleton State. Alrighty, how's it going, y'all? Welcome back to our morning of experimenting. Just like last time, just gonna be trying to find a bunch of spots for that tournament out here. And now, I mean, I will be actually fishing today too, don't worry. Like, I want to catch some fish today, but I'm also going to be experimenting a good amount as well. There's one. Not a bad guy to start the morning. There we are. Hell yeah. Nice. Just what I wanted to see. Feisty little 2-pounder. Start the morning off. Heck yeah. Thank you for the eat. Heck yeah, guys. That's the exact kind of start I was looking for right there. I'm trying a little bit different color today than I did last time, just to experiment, see if it gets eaten a little better. That was 2 bites in the first 5 casts. Already fishing the boat. That's how I like to see it. That is exactly how you like to see it. Good start. Let's keep her going. There's one in there. Get out of the pile. Damn it. He didn't feel bad. He's got me just buried in that brush pile right now, though. Oh gosh, okay, he's still on there. Got him out. Yep, he's not bad for sure. Let's go. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. All right, good to see. It's not a giant, but not a bad one. Yeah, it's definitely a little scary getting fish out of there. Last time I got eaten, set the hook in that pile and I broke the fish off. This time it was a fight to get them out, but I did get them. Not a giant by any means, but I'm trying to take it. Come on, there's so many fish right there. They might be crappie, they don't look huge, but we'll see. Yep, there he is. Okay, yeah, he's tiny. He's crappie or bluegill. Just thumping the hell out of it. Well, very first cast up here with a wacky rig. I got myself a fish. Just not the size I'm after. Got him. Let's go, dude. Nice. Okay, he's not nearly as big as I thought he was. Not nearly as big as I thought, but I'll still take him for sure. There he is. Thank you, buddy. It might just be that one of the smaller ones grabbed it, because I still see a couple up there look pretty damn big. I thought it was one of the bigger ones at first, and he freaking hammered her. There's one in the pile. That's a good fish. Let's go. Best one today so far. Nice. Alright. That might be a new little tactic right there. Yeah, I might overreacted a little bit. It's another just like 2-pounder, but kind of forgot how much these fish in this lake love the wacky rig, so I've started sinking the wacky rig down on brush piles, and that could be the ticket. We'll see. Hell yeah. Thank you, buddy. Let's try this again. Just sinking this wacky rig down the brush pile. It's a slow, tedious process of it being weightless. Probably put some weighted ones on, but yeah, honestly, I just forgot how much these fish love the wacky rig out here. This might be the way to go. Yep. Got him. That's a good one, I think. Not bad. Still not as big as I thought he was, but I'll take him. All right, wacky in the brush piles. That seems to be a ticket, huh? Another decent little dude. Just still looking for a big one. Oh boy, that's a good one. That's actually a good one. Yep, that's a good one. Nice, that's what I was looking for. Okay, not as big as I thought, but okay. Yeah, when he first started running, I thought that was like a 5+ pounder, but it's still a good fish though. That's still a good fish. That will help. Tell me he's not been feeding up for summertime largie. That is a butterball. They always feel so big on the light spinning gear when you first hook them. I mean, not a bad fish by any means, but you know, I mean, it's like a 2.5, whereas I thought he was like a freaking 5 when I first hooked him. But very nice to eat regardless. Thank you, friend. There's some freaking big fish down here. Honestly, I might leave them alone. I think I'm gonna take another cast or two, but I think I'm just gonna leave them alone. Here he is. Alright, I'm leaving this alone. This isn't even a very big fish too, so I'm actually pretty happy. I mean, it's not bad. It would still help, but yeah, there's a lot of fish in here. I'm leaving it alone. That's all I need to say. Well, I turned the camera off because I got snagged, obviously, As soon as I came over here and popped the snag out, I kid you not, as soon as I popped it out, fish hammered it. I didn't fully hook him and he just ripped my Senko off, but still getting them. Got him. Nice. That could be a pretty good one. Not a bad one, for sure. There we go. It's one of the better guys in the day. Almost 8 going over my net there, but I'll take it. Another good one. There's one. There's so many in there, I was like, I have to get at least one of them. There's a fish. Not a bad feller. How's it going? There she is. There's a fish. God, he ate it so aggressively. I don't think it's really any big, but man, he ate it aggressively as all get out. Not terrible. Nice Seabass guy. Really pretty fish too, man. That's like a golden largemouth. Look at the colors on him. Wow. That is such a beautiful largemouth. That's so cool. Thank you for the eat, my friend. Oh. What the actual... Well, that sucks. That was probably a big bass. Not much you can do there. Wow, that's probably one of the wilder things that ever happened to me. I was trying to get a line knot out, and all of a sudden I start feeling tension on my rod, and the fish had fully run underneath the boat and broke me off my trolling motor. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing I could have done right there. That sucks. So that was a big fish, I mean, no doubt. Obviously a spinning rod makes it feel a lot bigger. Could have been like a 4-pounder or something, I don't know, but I mean, no doubt is what it was running. That was a big fish. There's another one. That could be a big one too. Yep, that's a toad. Okay. All right, here's a chance of revenge right here. Let's go, dude. There's my revenge. That's so awesome. That's so awesome. 2 giants out of this pile. Only caught one of them, but at a minimum, that's 2 very nice fish in there. Know that for tournament day. Yeah, saw how this guy felt. I bet you the other one was a little bigger, but still very, very nice fish regardless. Very nice. It's not that long, but it's so fat. I bet you probably goes close to 4 pounds just because of how stocky it is. That's not the body of a 4-pounder without a doubt, but it is heavy. Guaranteed other fish is probably 5.5, 6. But whatever, man. That's still a really nice fish in and of itself. Alrighty. Thank you, my friend. I'll see you later. feisty feller. I'll see by this feisty little guy right there. Thank you, buddy. Let's go. That's a solid guy right there. That's a solid 3-pounder. Hell yeah. Thank you, friend. Camera wasn't even recording, but I literally just caught one of the biggest crappies in my entire life. I gotta get a weight on this guy. I mean, he didn't fight super hard, obviously, considering he was on a bass rod, but you know, I thought it was just like a 2-pound bass or something. Nope. One of the biggest crappies I've ever seen. Now, you're truly lucky I'm not keeping fish today, because you'd be amazing table fare. Dude, that's like a 1.5 pound weight, I want to say. Yeah, literally 1.5 pounds on the dot. That's crazy. Obviously, I don't fish for crappies, so I don't really catch them too often. I've caught my fair share of them out here, but dude, that's a behemoth. That's sick. Thank you for the eat, my friend. I'll see you next time. It was off camera, but just hooked another fish. Lost him right at the boat, but I'm finding spots. That's the good thing. Talk about throwing your dinner up. Good Lord. I don't think I've ever seen a fish throw up that many bait fish pulling them in the frickin' boat. Now that is an old, weird looking largemouth. Head of a freaking 10-pounder. Good Lord, but I mean, it's only gonna weigh like 5 something just due to how skinny it is. Gosh, that's wild. Blind in one eye too. Wow. There he is. Got him that time. Wow, that's a far better fish than I thought it was. He ate like he was tiny. Dude, he ate like he was so little. What the heck was that eat? He's not giant or anything. He's not bad. Not a giant or anything, but really fat fish. I mean, probably goes 2.5 all day because how fat he is. That's awesome. I'll see you later. There's a fishy. Summertime largie. There he is. That could be a decent one, maybe. Well, not bad for sure. Yeah, he's buried in that brush pile. He was a big boy for a moment. There he is. Another nice healthy 2-pounder. We got both these piles to ourselves right now, so that's not really nice. Let's have ourselves a freaking day, huh? I mean, there's fish in there. I see some fish moving. Certainly, we don't get anything here. I mean, I'm very, very confident in the next few spots. I'm actually really not. I'm not as confident as far as catching fish these two as I am the next, like, 3 or 4. I just wanted to hit this first because I've got some big fish here, right? There's a couple sitting right on top of it. Let's freaking get them. This was the spot last time, so. There we go. Good timing. I got one looking at me. He just came flying like a freaking heat-seeking missile after me. Oh, there he is. Something. No, he's tiny. Hey, we're on the board. Yeah. I typically feel like that is the case out here too, but we'll see. I was pretty shocked because this thing had some really nice fish on it last Saturday when I fished it. And they were just all over the wacky. Honestly, what we might end up wanting to do is just move down, fish a couple of these other ones, give this a little bit of time, and then come back to it. It's only 8 o'clock right now. I fished it probably around 10:30 last time. Yep. He's not any big. Yeah, he's tiny. It's a crappie. It's a big crappie. I can't tell you how many times I've done that though. Well, I know there's crappie in there. That's probably not a good thing, low key. But oh, he freaking hammered it. Oh, he's not big, but yeah, grab that net for sure. Oh, I watched him eat it. That was so cool. Oh, he's not bad for sure. Good job. Yep, I'm just gonna try to keep him pinned. There we go. There we go. He's in him. Nice, 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 nice. That really helps. He was just chilling right at the mouth there. Down, that hook's already out too. I'm so glad I did what I did. It's a good fish. Alright, that's what we needed right there. That gets us going.
Don't you be looking at me, boy?
Yeah, he was just sitting there by himself. He was all pissed off. As soon as I ran it by him, he just hammered it.
295.
295, okay, it's a little smaller, but it's not bad. It's a start.
It's a good start.
Yep.
Fish is a fish.
Yep, exactly.
I ain't even got a live one start yet.
Yeah, that's a healthy one too. There we go, guys. That's a start. Just shot a 3-pounder. Little stumpy, but still very solid fish regardless. That's a good start after how slow this morning's been. That's some good positive momentum right there, guys. So far, they just have not been sitting in the brush piles the way we thought they would be. Might just because it's still early in the morning. It's not super hot out yet. They haven't pushed out to them, but I literally went up to that creek mouth and just scoped the entire mouth of it and saw him just sitting by himself. And he was freaking pissed when I put it in his face. Just as soon as I got to him, dude lost his crap, so it's a good sign. We might stay away from the brush piles for a minute, honestly, that is the case. There's like a little mini brush pile right here. God, it feels like it just got eaten too. Oh, I did. It's a tiny little crappie following me. There's several fish sitting right there though. Damn it, guys, my filming's been sucking today so far. Just caught another freaking crappie on a spinnerbait out of this brush pile. I got a picture of it so y'all can see it right here. I mean, obviously not what we're after, but I was just telling Dallin he's lucky we're not eating because, boy, that would have been a perfect dinner table slab right there. I think I certainly, at a minimum, I know how to catch the big crappie out here now, so that's a good thing. If I'm ever hungry, I know where to go. You what? Oh, grab the net. I think. Yep. I mean, at a minimum, it's a keeper. It's gotta be. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. I think he's a keeper, but gosh, the way he ate. Oh my goodness. I'm getting too excited. Gosh, he freaking hammered her though. Look at that freaking, my hook set, I freaking tore his jaw. It's right there. Let's make sure he's a keeper. Oof.
I don't know about it.
Nah, he is. Look, I mean, that's, oh wait. No, he's not. He's too close. He was 13 and a half. Heck, I mean, that dude had me fooled big time. Hardest fight I've ever had. I have a 13-incher right there. I think I'm just too excited right now. I'm a little too antsy. This is making it tough to bait though, because now it's like, I mean, do we try to fish some more of these shallow creek mouths? I mean, there seems to be fish holding around this one, that's for sure. It's just the question is, we're gonna find consistent size. That's a giant. We need that fish. We need that fish. There's a couple big ones sitting right on top. This is gonna be a good chance right here. Man. I gotta tell you, they've not been this finicky the last few weekends. I mean, it doesn't help. It's been a whole nother week of 90+ degree temperature, but that's how it goes though. You get the tournament day and they all of a sudden are shut down. All right, another spot down, y'all. Fortunately, does not find them the way we were hoping to. It's just very, very different as far as how it's fishing compared to last Saturday. But we've kind of made the executive decision. We're just gonna keep moving. It's not worth going back and, you know, hoping it's gonna improve and do what it did last weekend. So, got a lot of spots still to fish. Only need 2, so we're gonna keep moving. Do you have one? Yeah. Is he good? Sir, I didn't realize you had one. Swim this way.
Woo!
That was good timing. I don't know if he'll keep, but he's gonna be close to loose. I think he does. He's not gonna help us much, but he does. I think he does keep. Gosh, I just like heard your drag like kind of go, and I was like, what the hell? Really? Why didn't you say anything?
Do what?
You didn't say anything. I just hear your drag. Okay, yeah, he's more than good. All right. Okay, I only do one more fish in the boat, so that's good. Good sign at least. His head's not bad. He's a little, you know, a little skinny. He's a dink. He's a dink. You're right. He's a dink, but he's our dink. Nope, there he is. Come on, stay on her. Gosh, I just had a fish hammer it, but he dropped it. Of course, knocked the slack out of it. I got him. Grab that net. I don't think he's any big, but he's gonna be our last keeper. Let's go. Thank God. Not a big one by any means, but thank God we at least have 3.
He's the size that big ones might
hang around.
Be around.
Yeah. All right. Well, we at least got 3 fish in the boat. There's one back in there. Might help us. Yeah, he'll probably help us. He's not giant, but I'm just gonna flip him. I think that'll help, maybe. Yeah, he'll be close. I think he's bigger than the smallest, but it's not gonna do much. It's a good sign at least, though. Let's load a second cast. Here. 203, really? He's that big? I did not think that was a 2-pounder in all honesty, so I'll take that. Oh! Oh, okay, that's a better fish. That's a better fish. That's a better fish. Not giant, but he'll certainly help. Oh, crap. He's all wrapped up in the dock. Dadgummit. I'm trying. I need you to grab the net out if you could. There's an even bigger one back in there too, dude. There's one that's like a 5+ back in there. This is such a disaster. All right, I got it. There was one back in there that was probably 5+ pounder. I mean, that's not a bad fish for sure, but the one back in there was a giant. Did it choke it? Okay. Oh, I just ripped the mouth. Okay, good. Well, that's gonna help us for sure. It's probably the biggest of the day. It's a good fish right there for sure. It's probably 3.5 at least. Well, we clearly made the wrong choice today, huh?
Yeah, it's okay because we're making up for it.
Yep. Want me to hop back on there?
Yep.
All right. In all honesty, y'all, I have no idea what just happened, but we're happy. We're not even thinking about it. We're just keeping our heads down. We've got 34 minutes. So, just heads down. No time to talk. All right, 2 o'clock, line's out. That's it.
If they're not on the boat call, 3 or 4 of them.
Yeah.
Go check something different.
Yeah.
Go there, fish that.
Yep.
Come back to the brush pile.
Yeah. No, I think we definitely learned a good lesson on that today. I think today also just proved, I mean, they move in here a lot. Because, I mean, literally a week ago, I couldn't catch them. I couldn't even get a bite in here, and I was killing them out there. Today, we caught, what, 3 fish on brush piles all day. And we come in here and we catch 2 nice ones immediately in the middle of the day. Like, that's why I love fishing, though. That's why I love tournament fishing, too. You just never know what to expect.
We're just going to have to learn to move.
Yeah, we got to learn to move. We just can't, even with the brush piles, if it's not working, you just can't sit on it all day. You got to adapt. I mean, I'm glad we did what we did, right? I mean, we're still gonna weigh in a much better bag than we would have otherwise, but good learning lesson. Hey, both you and I are relatively unexperienced in tournaments. We're learning a hell of a lot, so I'm proud of us.
Yeah, because, I mean, we gotta be able to find them during the tournament, you know? We can find them, like, on our off day.
Yeah, we're very good at catching fish. We're just still learning to apply it to tournaments, but hey, you know what? A lot of fun. We learned a lot today. We saw some giants, just couldn't get them to eat. Another great learning day, for sure. Well, there you have it, y'all. That right there was my first ever tournament with Tarleton State University, a little club tournament from Lake LBJ over the summertime. As you saw, we struggled, especially compared to my previous practice days. The brush piles did not work out, unfortunately, and after talking to guys for a couple weeks after that tournament, I kind of came to a conclusion, or we all did collectively, that something happened a couple days before that tournament. Like, I can't remember if it was like the weather just, you know, getting hotter out or what, but all the fish in the brush piles in that lake seemed to flip. A lot of the fish that were up shallow or in shallower piles tended to push deeper, and then a lot of fish in deeper piles push shallow, and it kind of threw things off. And that's not to say that brush piles were not effective that day. It was just few and far between. Now, I do know this tournament was won off of guys fishing piles on the lower half of the lake, which I really didn't do a whole lot of. I only fished 1 pile on the true lower half, and I only caught, you know, like a little 2-pounder out of it, basically. So yeah, there were piles producing, and this tournament was won off of guys fishing piles. It just had to be the right piles, and unfortunately, I did not fish any of those that day. There was also some guys that found some good schooling fish, and as y'all saw, obviously, I did not do any sort of searching for schooling fish. So just due to my practice and the way it went, and honestly ended up kind of screwing us over a little bit during tournament day, but luckily we were able to rebound and catch some nice fish off those docks there literally last minute. I mean, I've caught good fish on docks in LBJ, but certainly fishing docks is not a way you think to win a tournament, right? So I was not planning on fishing them at all, but with how bad we did off of piles that day, I was like, all right, you know what, screw it, I'll go ahead and just fish those docks for a minute, see what I can do. And we clutched up big time. So we pulled in a 2-pounder and a 4-pounder too. It brought her back to like, I think 9.5 pounds, I want to say, which wasn't great, but there was 62 boats in this tournament in total. I think I said 70 something in the intro. It ended up being 62 when I went back and looked at my notes. And I think we finished like mid to low 20s, something like that. I actually never knew what we did end up finishing. I think the winning bag was like 18 something on 3, which is pretty crazy, I won't lie. But we didn't do bad by any means. We didn't do great. Just kind of a, you know, a little above mid-pack finish. It is what it is. Could have been a lot worse, in all honesty, considering how we started. It's a great thing to learn and build off of in the future. With that, though, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed today's video. If you did, remember to leave a like and subscribe to Fishing ATX if you are new. Also, go down below and follow me over on Instagram. That will be linked in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching yet another video, the first of many to come with Tarleton State University. I will see you guys next time back out on the water.